Hey everybody! So here we go. We're finally doing the last bit of Daredevil, and very excited. We got episodes 12 and 13. Oh, let's see. Where did we kind of leave off? We didn't watch the recap.
We left off with
Oh,
Elektra going after
Stick. Yeah, they were maybe going to have their showdown. Yeah. Oh, and Punisher got released. And he tracked down the boat, and we think he may have died in the explosion. We don't really think that, but I mean, that's what Matt seems to think. And Karen's a reporter now and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a fantastic season, and I think we're both very excited to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to see it be over, but you got it. It's all got to end sometime. So.
You think we'll find out what's in the hole?
I think we should find out what's in the hole. That would be a really big loose thread to leave behind.
I think the hands are going to be left loose for season 3.
I agree with that, but I think the hole, and I know we don't spoil in the beginning, but I mean, come on, the hole, that doesn't spoil anything for anybody. That I feel like that's a big enough thing they have to finish explaining that. But anyways, you know the deal. We're going to react between episodes. You get the no spoilers up front. I'll give you a clear warning when we're going to start talking spoilers, but I think it's time to get into this because we're excited. And I guess we'll see you in just a second. Yay. Okay, yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, there's so much cool stuff going on. I'm excited to get to the spoiler section on this one. There's a lot to talk about. Yeah. Oh, very, very cool. Oh, guys, okay, yeah. Oh, I hate there's only one more, but it's going to be so good. Although, without spoiling...
I'm not sure where they're going to really go
with
the finale, because it's kind of like, oh...
Yeah, it's like, well, wait a minute, what else is there?
And I can't say
we'll
spoilers.
We'll get to that with spoilers, yeah, so... Okay, well, I mean, yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get onto the next one, and spoilers and all that. So not yet. You can keep watching. We'll tell you when it is legitimately time. But yeah, oh dude, oh god, such a good show. Okay, that was an awesome season. Lots of cool stuff at the end. No post-credit tag, but they kind of did it all in the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I had some predictions that did not come true, but, I'll talk about those in the spoilers in a minute. I hate for it to be over, but it was so good. Ready for season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. Well, that's right. We get other cool shows along the way. Okay. Give us a second to compose ourselves, and we'll do all the spoiler talk here in just a second. All right. Spoilers! If you were just here for just the reactions, you've made it through without having anything spoiled, I believe. But now, it's all spoiler talk. So, spoilers! Okay, yeah, dude, lots of spoilers. First, I just gotta say it while we're there. Has anyone actually called him Daredevil in the show before?
The newspapers?
Okay, maybe the newspaper.
1?
Maybe, yeah, but I don't think anybody has verbally called him Daredevil. Yeah. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen, but yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Because quite frankly, that sounds a lot cooler.
It does, but I mean, you gotta have the short and sweet. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you want to tell them the thing that you keep forgetting to tell them?
Oh, well, yeah. She pointed this out a long time ago, and it's driving me nuts. And we kept meaning to say this in every video, and we kept forgetting. If you watch the opening title, there's this one angel, and she's holding something. And
a cross.
Yeah, it's a cross, but it really looks like she's face-palming over looking at something on her cell phone. So if you see what we mean, you'll see it, and you'll never be able to see it again.
Yeah,
the same way. Yeah. Yay! Last video, we actually remembered to say it. Oh man! The next thing I want to be really excited about is if you watched my last video, you may have noticed I actually kind of caught on to something, and I saw it happen. I saw it a second before they revealed it. That at the boat, when the bad guys showed up, and they were just before they shot and blew everything up, I said there's like this one guy, he's kind of the blonde guy, and he said something that made me think, does he know Frank Castle? Because the way he said something.
Yeah.
And then we were over here in the dude's office, and he's looking at the soldiers. I was like, wait a minute, that was the blonde soldier. Like, before they revealed it. So I was like, oh. And then, but even just a second before, I saw the poster the first time, the picture the first time. I was like, oh, shit. And then I started getting that feel, and I thought, oh, the soldier dude, our guy, I can't think of his name. The general, yeah. But, I know him from Carnival. Oh, such a good show. But I was like, guess who the blacksmith is? And, of course, 30 seconds later, it was revealed.
Yeah.
And then Frank killed him. which is part of like we're like, well, what's the story gonna be for Frank in the finale?
Frank just got a storage shed full of toys.
Work shed,
Work shed.
groovy.
Yeah, that had a very Evil Dead vibe to it.
It did. It looked just like it.
I'm thinking, why is this out in the middle of nowhere?
I think it might just be part of the dude's big property, maybe. Because it looked like he owned a lot. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
she's probably right, yeah.
But so I think if I remember trailers correctly, he's going to be putting that white skull on the flak jacket.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the body armor.
So it already has sort of a skull suggestion to how the plating's laid out.
The shape, yeah. This is essentially in season 1 when Daredevil met Melvin. I think it's Melvin. And starts to get his armor made. This is the Punisher equivalent. And I like that at first the general was like, it's a candy shop. And then he shoots him. And then he finds his actual candy shop. And it's like, okay, there's the Punisher's toys.
Because I think the general's expecting to be tortured with various, hardware. And
which honestly, it's pretty cool that they didn't take that route. I like it. That's a good defining trait of the Punisher. He's not necessarily trying to make him suffer.
The only thing left for him to go after is the hand, but he doesn't really know about the hand, does he?
Right, I don't remember.
So
I mean, I assume he's going to end up helping Matt somehow, like so we can have them team up. I hope that would be really cool.
The thing is, I just don't know how Frank's going to get from point A to point Z.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be very interesting to see how that unfolds. And oh god, Stick and the sticks. Oh, and the fingernails. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, and they put the first one in. We're both like, ugh. And I literally said out loud, at least they didn't show it. And then they cut right to it. It's like, oh, damn it. Yeah, that was hard. Oh, that was hard to watch, especially because they kept doing more and more. Then he bit the fucking dude. That was awesome. Oh, and the way he was whispering to help Daredevil figure out the
that's where I really want to nitpick on the hand.
Okay. Yeah, I may know where you're going, but go ahead.
Okay, so the whole conceit with the hand this season is that Daredevil can't sense them like he does normal people. Apparently, he can't hear their heartbeat, which is how he normally tracks people.
Right.
So Stick said they still gotta breathe. Now, first I was going like, I have multiple problems, so in no particular order. Okay, the heartbeat thing, after we saw the dead ninja at the hospital with the autopsy scars, I thought, okay, maybe there's some mystical, magical mumbo jumbo zombie ninja thing going on.
Yeah.
So you don't hear the heartbeat because there is no heart or other organs, but apparently they have to breathe. So if you don't have a heart, you shouldn't need lungs.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. And
And quite frankly, if you're moving around like that, you really can't have your heart pumping. You have like zero oxygen going to your muscles if your heart's not beating. So the other thing I want to nitpick about all this is that they haven't done it this season, but we have gotten Daredevil vision before, and he can kind of see stuff.
Yeah, well, because actually,
and so even if they're not giving off normal signs of life, you should still be able to read them as inanimate objects.
Right. Well, actually, I was kind of thinking that myself. Like, couldn't he use some kind of method of creating a sound finding?
There's still moving air. There's still
right. Like he should be able to sense movement within the sound field, or just the sound waves bouncing off something where it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I was thinking that.
Between echolocation and air currents and everything else that he seems to use anyway, just to get around day-to-day obstacles, it seems like it should apply here.
Damn it.
Unless it's just them moving too fast for maybe him to keep up with, whereas stationary objects are stationary.
Well, they stay stationary through most of that to confuse him.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, but once they stand still, if that's the case, then he should be able to sense them because there's weird air displacements.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I hate that logic these things.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like, it sucks because I want the show to be kind of perfect, and I feel like it's perfect, but I cannot argue with that she's right.
And
But so much else is
The
good.
other question is, when he fought Nobu first season, was he having the same problem? Or was it just Nobu was that much better a fighter?
I don't recall. I honestly don't recall. I'd have to go back and rewatch.
Okay.
And obviously, there's more to Nobu than we really know and understand. So
Yeah, he
Yeah.
keeps popping back up.
yeah, which is fascinating.
I halfway expected him to go, all right, you lazy bastards, get up.
So yeah, yeah. And we're gonna talk about Elektra real quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently she is the Black Sky, which I don't understand.
Apparently they can have more than one because that's what they called the kid that Stick killed back in season 1 that they were importing.
All right. See, again, I think these are going to be really fun to rewatch as a whole to really pick up on a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe before season 3 I'll have to do a rewatch. But yeah, but that's fascinating. Fascinating she decided not to. And I like the thing where Stick is like, "No, he wasn't here to save me. He was here to save you because killing me is your point of no return." I thought all that was really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, just like seeing Daredevil kick some ass. I like when he got punched in the face and then his blood's dripping off the guy's hand. And he's like, "Haha, stupid. Now I can track you." So that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. And I'm just really anxious to see how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
But we only got the one more to go.
And also, you think ninjas would have a smell? Because there's no such thing as no smell.
That's true, especially if they're zombie ninjas. They should be smelling to high heaven, but maybe that's why they keep punching him in the nose. Like, stop sniffing us.
But anyways, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool.
So I think that covers everything.
I think we're good. I think we're good on this episode.
Okay.
Running pretty long, so yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. So okay, so yeah. Well, we got the one more to go, so I think we're gonna go watch it.
Go watch the angel facepalm the
cell phone one more time for season 2. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys in a second. All right. Okay, so spoiler. Punisher got the skull and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Where he was listening to the police scanner, I thought he was going to show up and mow down all the ninjas. That was my prediction. It didn't happen, but it was still really cool.
It sort of happened.
That's true. He nailed down a few.
He showed up at the end where, at that point, Daredevil's like, "Can you have gotten here 5 minutes earlier before they killed Elektra?"
Yeah, they killed Elektra. But I knew even when she died because of Nobu. It's like, she's going to get brought back somehow.
Yeah.
And then they show her in the sarcophagus thing, and it's, draped in the red and looks cool. And someone pointed out something was missing.
Yeah, she didn't look like she had the puncture wound anymore, but that's probably...
Yeah, I mean, maybe...
It seemed like it was pretty high up when she got stabbed. But...
Yeah, it was dark, but I'm kind of with her on that. But, it still works. It still works. Yeah, seeing... Oh, yeah, no, I want to go... So Micro, the disc, Micro, I had to look up a little bit just to make sure I did know what I was talking about, but I did know what I was talking about. Microchip, it's like Punisher's buddy. He, does weapons and builds stuff, and he's, his friend. Although, apparently, in recent comics, he's turned into, a really bitter villain. So, I don't know if it'll start off that way or what, but...
I have a feeling it will.
I don't know. I think they could do a season of him being friends and then play that arc out that he turns into a villain. Although it being hidden behind the thing, I don't know. I mean, it could go either way.
Okay, so bet.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm betting you.
Bet. Bet.
Yes, listen to all the words.
Yes. Sorry, I'm a little Punisher excited. Yeah, okay. We'll rewatch this and we'll remember hopefully by season 3. But also too, if you saw the Punisher Warzone and Wayne Knight Newman, he played Micro in that movie, so you have some idea. Oh man, Daredevil getting his fucking helmet punched off.
Yeah.
How cool was that?
I don't know. I'm just putting in mind of Charlie Brown. He gets hit by the baseball.
Oh no!
Loses all his clothes.
I'll never be able to see that scene again. Yeah. Oh my god! And Nobu, and of course he throws him off the roof, and of course he's coming back to life. But I don't know that he's coming back after Stick's decapitation.
Yeah, actually, with the what did they call that thing?
Daredevil's new weapon?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they call it, but, I'm just going to say the Fancy Billy Club, since that's what Melvin called it, which was terribly exciting to see and see in awesome use.
Because he had the cord wrapped around his neck and threw him over the side of the building, so I was pretty sure that he was going to either break his neck or decapitate him because, he's a pretty thin liar.
Right.
But apparently he released it and it's like... And I have to go. It was just like, okay, did you intend to kill him, or did you just assume he was going to get back up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he thought he was killing him, but I don't. Well, then again, maybe he heard Stick down there. No, he was so enraged though. He wasn't worried about
Yeah.
killing anybody at that point. But that was a
He was
brutal
quite all right
decapitation.
with Punisher shooting the other ninjas for him.
Right. Well,
It's like,
yeah.
what the? Oh, him. Do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think they probably got off easy, honestly, because they just fucking killed Elektra after he
Yeah.
promised to run off with her, which you knew wasn't gonna happen. But and then she's like all trying to talk him out of it, and I'm like, girl, you all think you're gonna die? Just say yes, get in the fight.
Yeah.
And her costume was awesome. The reveal of the costume Melvin made for her, that was
Yeah.
a really sick costume. Oh man.
Of course, she manages to get injured on the few scratches of skin that she decided to keep open.
Yes, of course, but it's for maneuverability, right? Yeah. And some of my predictions I called wrong. I thought Punisher maybe still had to go after Fisk. Obviously, they're going to save that for later. I thought it was Fisk who maybe had the police detective roughed up to get all the files because
I told them it was the
no, yeah, she called that one right. I missed that one. The redhead lady who shot the old man in the bus with I don't know what happened with her, but I'm ready to see her get
I feel
killed.
like we should know who she is for some reason.
Yeah, she thinks she might have been in something before, and she might have been. I just don't remember.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm thinking Heroes.
Okay. Well, still. Anyways.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But maybe on a season 1 rewatch will pop up or something. We'll be like, oh, there you go. But
she has multinational evil conglomerate vibe to her. So
yeah,
there's so many in the shows these days. I can't keep track of them.
That's fair. But it should be interesting to see where we go with that because she was instantly hateable. So did a very good job. But whoever the actor that portrayed her was, and Hogarth showed up offering Foggy a job,
which he apparently took because he closed out the tab.
Yeah, they closed out the Josie tab, which. If you recall in one of the other videos, she's like, how are they affording all these drinks? so
apparently she had an eternal tab going on for them.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I was right that they must have saved her butt sometime for free, and that was just kind of the the thank you or whatever.
Although I wanted to see what the total balance was.
Yeah, I was hoping she'd say it. That would have been really cool.
It would be about $6,549.33.
Yeah. That would have been cool. And then, we kind of end with Matt revealing he is Daredevil to Karen.
Finally.
Yeah. And
she's not staying out of trouble.
No, she is the Lois Lane of the Daredevil universe in that regard.
Let's see, she's been kidnapped, crashed,
then kidnapped
again,
then shot at, then kidnapped.
It's like, woman, can you stay out of trouble for 5 minutes? Right. Just 5 minutes.
Right, yeah, pretty much. And I thought when the cops and everything on the roof, I thought they were gonna really light it up and we'd have helicopters with news and this was gonna be like the big reveal to the world of these people. So I don't know, that would have been kind of cool for me. And then when Karen was writing her article, before I get to that, you wanted to say something about that, the lighting up and revealing them all fighting on the rooftop?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought you had that moment.
No.
But then in when Karen, sorry, I read the signal wrong. Then when Karen was writing her article, though, I so wanted her title to be "The Defenders of New York."
Too soon.
I know, but it would have been a cool hint. It would have been a cool hint. But she's right, it's too. And then I thought, well, maybe she'll use the word "defenders" in there, but no. But okay, yeah, too soon. Fair enough. I'm just excited to see them all together. I have a feeling, I'm going to predict it now. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But I think we will see more Punisher, perhaps in Luke Cage. I think that could be an interesting pairing. I don't know what kind of story you would tell, but I think there could be some fun to be had with that. It's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but we'll see. One way we'll see.
I'm just looking forward to seeing Foggy and Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And for a second, I said early that I would love to just see her just walking across the street in that ending montage of Matt walking home. There was a lady that stepped in from the side in this black leather jacket, and just for the split second, I thought, oh, and then it's somebody.
Yeah.
It's just some random lady, but
yeah, I actually know what you're talking about, and I kind of had the same.
Just that brief moment of, oh my god, that'll be so cool. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, great season, great ending, great season. I love it. So so I guess, damn, I hate that it's over, but what'd you guys think? Did you watch it? Did you like it? Did you have fun watching it like we did? But let's talk about it in the comments because now I've seen it all, so we can spoiler-free talk. Spoil away. Let's just chat about it and let's do all the kind of fun speculations and stuff because I'm ready for Iron Fist. I'm ready for Iron Fist, but I mean I'm ready for Luke Cage. So let's talk about that in the comments. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up because that's always a nice encouragement. Yeah, baby. And do that subscribe thing because things are getting really awesome around here lately, and they're going to keep getting awesomer. But because this channel, and I love the subscribers, because when people subscribe, dude, it's my world. It makes me happy.
Keep encouraging him,
right? And it's my world. It makes me happy. But there's one thing that makes me even happier, and it's you. Later.